Yay. Hey, thank you so much for joining me again. You were on before and you have such wisdom and it's always magic. I love meeting with you. I have gotten to meet you once in person, which is super fun. So I appreciate it. So thank you for coming on again. Yay.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Tess Ball, thank you very much. For those people who didn't see this before, Tess is phenomenal. She was on the East Coast, had a gym on the East Coast. She's worked in marketing with big brands like Jose Cuervo and I can't remember the other ones, but
Microsoft, like Better Homes and Gardens magazine.
Okay, like in one ear and out the other. For me, I'm like, but and then you move to the West Coast. So now she's closer to us, which is great. And has continued the marketing and is now opening a gym here in Ashland called and I hope I'm not doing a spoiler alert, but it's the first of the year. Is that right?
Yeah. Classes start January 1st.
Oh, I'm excited. And I love the name because it's a little cheeky. Ashland Strength Studio. So noodle on that acronym for a little bit, people.
I love that you think it's funny.
I love it. I keyed into that right away. I was like,
gotta keep it light.
So the reason that you're on today, that I wanted you on today is you told me something that happened to you this morning, and it is key for small business owners, brick and mortar business owners, to learn from this. And it's not the greatest experience. So, hey, would you dive right in and we'll try to leave names of businesses, companies out if possible?
Sure.
Okay.
So essentially, small business owners will know this. Not everything goes to plan. I had originally been looking at a particular building and the needs of that particular space required a particular software. Went through that software, was super excited about it. It was a great fit for that building. Didn't end up signing that lease. And so I immediately called this software company and was like, hey, lease isn't going through. I know that we, signed up yesterday, but it's within 24 hours. The lease isn't going through. I'm going to put this on pause and let you know when I have a new spot.
Wait, I didn't know that it was within 24 hours of you signing up that you called and said, okay, that's a huge, bigger game changer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I called them, emailed. I'm like, y'all, I love your product. It's amazing. It totally fits my needs. If but I have to put this on pause while I get a space, because if I don't have a gym, I don't need gym technology, right? Fast forward about, I guess it's now a month and a half later, secured my lease, have this wonderful new space, but it doesn't have the same floor plan, the same needs as the first space, which means I don't necessarily think that technology is going to be a good fit, because I am a big believer in finding tech that fits your needs and your space and your desires so that you can grow your business the way you want to grow it. And it turns out this technology just didn't fit the new space. Yeah. It wasn't in alignment. And there were no problem. Right. And they're refusing to let me out of my contract. Super pressury, super gross, like hard to get in touch with. And then when I do, it's like really, oh, we're just trying to help you. We're just trying to help you. Like, stay with us. We're just trying to help you. And I'm like, the thing that would be helpful is if you just let me out of the contract, because it's not a good fit. And that's what I think they failed to hear time and time and time, is like, if it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's not a good fit and you're chill about it, great. You still have your reputation. Yeah.
And a great, and a great interaction with you, who you would say you would totally recommend that product in the future, because you're like,
1,000%.
They get it, but that's not what's going on.
And so this really short-sighted, smarmy sales. Well, you have a contract. Well, we spend a lot of time onboarding. It's like, well, maybe you're right. I haven't seen the contract. Maybe I forgot. Maybe that's true. But even still, like, I haven't done my onboarding yet.
Right.
And I even so far as said, take my money. I'm out $600. Okay. But they missed an opportunity because you know this. Everybody talks. You talk about it. Like, everybody talks. I would have been like, this company's so great. Yeah. They weren't a fit, but like, I had a demo with them. They were so rad. If you have this kind of space, definitely go with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is so frustrating. It's so short-sighted, like gripping onto somebody and pressuring them. It's just short-sighted, like losing the sale. They don't realize that they're trying to gain and keep the sale today is losing them so many sales in the future, because now you're not recommending them to how many people. You're actually talking, not talking positively about them.
Oh, I will tell all of my friends. And when you own a gym, your friends are also gym owners.
That's right. Like, birds of a feather.
We run in circles. I could list all of my gym owner friends and I would need 2 hands. Like, and now I'm going to talk shit. I am, and not because I'm bitter, although yes, I am, but I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bitter. I'm a little salty right now. But because I don't want anybody else to have this experience.
Absolutely.
I don't want people to waste $600 like me. I don't want small business owners who are tight on time.
Oh my gosh.
Waste hours and hours and hours on a problem like this that doesn't need to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. And that's how it works. I mean, that's when you have integrity, you hang out with people who have integrity, and you're not going to recommend something. It would be dumb for you to, I like this gym owner friend, I'm going to recommend a crappy thing for them. That's just not how it works. So oh my gosh, so many issues. Now they have an issue, a difference in maybe department silos aren't talking or something, because you mentioned this, you said, because your onboarding was great, the customer service was great. But this part of, oh, wait, we're not a good fit is not going well. And you were talking about, you said something earlier about I don't want to spoil it, but the marketing and the, you know what I'm talking about. You
like
go
their
there.
Sales team and marketing team are not.
Throw me a lifeline.
Causing problems for their marketers.
Yeah. So their sales team is causing problems for their marketers. Yeah.
And it's frustrating because oftentimes, this small business owners, they're like, oh shit, I have to market. Like, it's a lot of energy and it's a lot of money to market your business to new people.
Mm-hmm.
And if their sales team understood just how hard it was to market, then they probably wouldn't screw the pooch on getting that awesome experience going so that people referred their friends. They wouldn't,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to likely be referring them or filing a complaint with the Better Business Bureau. Like, their marketers are going to have a lot of just
backpedaling.
Yeah. Their jobs are going to be so much harder.
Yeah.
And summer.
Put us on gallery view. Yeah, you're right. 100% right. It is making, we talked about this before with a company you're working with, and that there's a lot of focus on acquisition, but there needs to be more focus on retention, because when you retain the right people, the right clients or customers, they know all the other gym owners and they're going to refer them. And then your acquisition costs to all those other gym owners goes down so much. But yeah, they're cutting their nose off to spite the face.
Any marketer or salesperson's job, my opinion, and this is what I teach, is you should make it very easy for your people to be a clear yes or a clear no. And either one is fine.
Yeah.
Because you're right. It's about retention of the right people, not holding your people hostage.
Amen, sister. I agree. Oh, I'm so glad you came on today. This is perfect. This is a great lesson. It's a great lesson because in a smaller business, say a brick and mortar, it's your experience with this big company is that front facing salesperson that is dealing with a customer, excuse me, that wants to return something or isn't happy, and teaching those skills, keeping the big picture in mind, like, how do we fix this issue? How do we make this experience good for this person? Key, very key. Oh, I appreciate it. So yeah.
And I'll honor my contract. I'll pay them the, couple $100 a month for a year. And I'll be bitter every time I pay it, and I'll be pissed, and it's going to be a reminder. So like, are you in it for the sale, or are you in it for the relationship?
Right. And because honestly, long-term, they're losing so much money if they hold their message. I hope, well, we can talk about what to do.
I mean,
this will be resolved in a better way, hopefully.
For sure. But yeah, thank you for the opportunity to hopefully save others the grief that happens to the best of us.
Yeah. And it's knowing how to fix those mistakes. That's what I love to teach, how to fix those mistakes. I love it. I will put things down in the notes below for your fabulous new gym when you get it. And if not, we'll put it in the comments later. I appreciate it. And if people are interested in finding out ways to support their staff and train them on how to fix these mistakes, I've got some resources that I will link to below in the blog. All right. Or blog? No, in the video, the notes in the video, in the blog.
Well, and if I may, if, once you're done with Samantha, like you want to learn how to capitalize on your marketing, I got a book, read it. Just gonna throw that out there.
That's right. You are published. Your book is like literally on the precipice of being published. Oh my gosh. I'll link to that below too. We've got tons of resources to send the book in. Yes. That's great.
But don't read my book until your customer service and your customer experience is dialed in, because it won't be worth it. Don't market until you got the shit dialed.
I love it. Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks.